What's that noise?
Oh my god, it sounds like it's coming from in here. Ah! Even though I'm dead, I'm holding it like that perfectly.
Rick and Morty staying quick.
Back to the sound, back to the sound.
Hello there guys, welcome back to yet another one with us, the Review Bros. My name's Aaron.
My name's Craig.
And today we are bringing you a nice UK supplement brought to us kindly by the guys at Viper Supplements. Show them what it is.
Snakebite Extreme, and one thing from memory will tell us, anything with extreme in the name is normally going to be really good.
The original was very, very good, very slept on. How's this one going to compare to that one? Is it going to be the next product you pick up as we go through those usual elements? Taste, price, label, effects. Is this right for you?
And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, tick the bell icon, like the video, comment below your thoughts on this product.
Appreciate it guys, let's get into it. The first segment is obviously the taste and the mixability, and as far as we can tell it comes in just the one flavour, and that is?
Strawberry kiwi flavour.
I mean, you know, absolute honesty straight up, we're not the biggest strawberry fans. Kiwis are okay. Fruity flavours in general, we're not as keen on as, say, candy flavours. But let's see, you know, we're going into this with an open mind. And when we concern things that we don't like at all, like watermelon, we still try and let you guys know, is it a good watermelon or not?
Yeah, and we have weighed the scoop in advance, by the way, and a just over flat scoop gets you that 21 grams that we're after.
Hefty 21 grams, look at that. Oh.
Beast. Oosh. So what's this going to bring to the table versus the Standardo?
Snakebite.
Yeah, this is an extreme snakebite, a deadly one.
Let's see how this one tastes.
Now this one leaks all over the place.
It's too angry, that snake, that rattlesnake want to be getting out.
It's the venom.
So we do have there, guys, bit of frothing. We have some pinkish peach looking tone to the water.
Yeah, it's quite bitty at the bottom.
Can you see that, guys? Is that going to focus in on that?
It's quite opaque. Not
Don't
very
look bad though,
translucent.
considering actually, does it?
Yeah, once you give it a good old swivel.
There's a bit of what looks to be black peppery on the bottom, maybe a couple of pump agents, I'm not too sure.
There's only one thing to tell.
And that is to actually taste it. Let's see.
We'll pretend it's our first time for you guys.
For you guys at home. Yeah.
That's not bad, is it, actually?
Bit sour.
Yeah.
No nasty aftertaste whatsoever.
You've done well there.
I think they've done really well there. It tastes like a strawberry yoghurt.
It does, yeah. So considering it's not a typical flavour we would enjoy, actually we are enjoying it, so.
Yeah, I've got a score in mind. Do you though?
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. 3, 2, 1 job. 3, 2, 1, 8 out of 10. Yeah.
Especially as we are doing it based on what the flavour it is as well.
Yeah, not bad at all, especially when you consider some of the ingredients in there and all the rest of it. So a very good start to this review. I think it's going to get better as we move into the price.
Price time! So if you go to vipersupplements.co.uk, you can use our discount code RBROS15. Brings this bad boy down to £29.74.
For a full 30 servings. You know what direction this is going, people at home. We have a consistent pricing scale here. It compares pre-workouts from across the entire world. So where is this one going to slot in on that scale, being just 99 pence per serving? I can tell you it comes in at a very generous 7.5 out of 10, so a lot cheaper than your average pre-workout. 5 is obviously average. So this is a lot cheaper. And I'll be honest, jumping the gun a little bit here. We've got a stack label to go. Let's move into it. It's time for this label, and it is a stacked one. As mentioned, 21 grams of material to be digested.
First up, citrulline malate at 8 grams.
Very nice dose, guys. Obviously going to get approximately 6 grams of citrulline for the pumps, nitric oxide production, vasodilation, and blood flow for the nasty pumps in the gym. You're going to be looking 10 pounds heavier.
Nice. We'll assume / hope it's 2-to-1 ratio.
We are going to.
Given the benefit of the doubt. Then we've got beta-alanine at 3.5 grams.
Nice, above the clinical dose. Obviously 3.2 is the average these days. This is going above and beyond for the beta tingle, the itchy paresthesia feels that you get after taking a pre-workout, and it also helps with endurance once you've taken enough of it.
Nice, we'll be visiting Tingletown then. And then we've got taurine at 2 grams.
Hydration and some nootropic benefits, and that's a good dose too.
Nice, then we've got trimethylglycine 1.5 grams.
AKA betaine anhydrous, which is a jack of all trades. Strength output, endurance, pumps, really good ingredient. A little lower than we would have liked. We would have liked to have seen it at 2.5. But we are looking at nice synergy with other bits here.
Yeah. Then we've got L-tyrosine 1.5 grams.
The amino acid responsible for cognition, clarity, concentration, all of the goodies that are going to keep you in the zone.
Above average dosage. Then we've got L-ornithine 750 milligrams.
Not often seen, guys, but studies have led it towards endurance benefits in the gym, working with the betaine anhydrous.
Nice. Then we've got L-phenylalanine 500 milligrams.
Now, this is a funny one because the science can't truly pin down exactly what it does in the human body. But from the studies that we've seen, it's been shown to be mostly active within the brain region. So therefore, we conclude it's in there for its benefits of focus, concentration, clarity, coordination, consistency.
Nice, a lot of C's there. And then we've got pink Himalayan salt 300 milligram.
A respectable dose, guys. Obviously, we have seen more, but we've seen less as well for the pumps, the contractions, the muscular activity that it is going to include.
Swelling time. Then we've got pine bark extract 300 milligrams.
Nice. We don't often see that. Heart health antioxidant. Also been shown to help with blood flow again.
Nice. Then we've got N extra trademarked ingredient 300 milligrams.
AKA the caffeine amplifier. Now this one's been shown to not improve or increase, should I say, the heart rate or blood pressure, but it still acts in a stimulatory sense that it gives you a longer lasting sense of energy.
Nice. Focus time. Then we've got total caffeine 400 milligrams across caffeine anhydrous at 300 and Infinergy yielding 100 caffeine as well.
Very nice, guys. Obviously you've got the caffeine anhydrous of 300, which is a staple in this pre-workout for energy, and the Infinergy, aka caffeine malate, which is a slower digesting, laster longer version. So really good.
Nice. We should be looking at no crashing. Then we'll get L-theanine at 200 milligrams.
The love it or hate it ingredient, the amino acid responsible for an anti-crash mechanism, because it's literally buffers over the over sense of stimulation that some pre-workouts can give, but also give it a longer lasting feel and can help you when it concerns dialing in.
Smoothness. It's like adjusting your car suspension to comfort when you're going over a speed bump, so you deal with a speed bump.
There we go.
Car analogy. Then we've got Red Knight trademark ingredient 200 milligrams.
Which is a nice, high quality, and yet to be seen in a pre-workout form of beetroot extract, which is naturally inclusive of nitrates. Now, in turn, that means the NO levels within the bloodstream are going to be increased. Thus, again, similar to the L-citrulline at the beginning, working for those nasty pumps.
Lovely. Then we've got Citrus Aurantium 200 milligrams.
AKA a similar thing to synephrine, a fat burner with some stimulatory properties.
Nice. Then we've got Dynamine, another registered ingredient, 150 milligrams.
Well, it's all go. Long-lasting stimulation and energy. It worked very nicely with the N Extra. It's quite a hard hitter, or a fast hitter, should I say.
Yeah. Then we've got Bioperine, trademarked 10 milligrams.
Good to see double the norm here, because we've got a lot to digest, and that is what Bioperine, aka black pepper, will do for you to get it into the system as efficiently as your intestines can handle.
Lovely. And before I brush on the last ingredient, I'm just going to say there's a little vitamin blend down the bottom there, so you guys can see that for yourselves.
Beautiful.
Pretty self-explanatory,
Lovely.
right? But to wrap off, we've got Huperzine A, 300 micrograms.
Dubbed the learning chemical because of the brain activity. It will surmise, focus, time.
Nice. So we're looking at a very comprehensive daily driver-esque label, aren't we?
Really good, stacked in all areas, not really leaving anything to chance this pre-workout. But how's it actually going to come together in the real world? We move into the effects for you guys now.
Will it bite?
We are into the most important part of this and any other review, and that's the effects of this product in real life. So you've got to imagine this, guys. We do blind test this stuff, and what do I literally mean by that? We literally try our very best to forget the label. A lot of the times we don't even look at the label other than putting the post on our Instagram. But we literally go by the feels. Pumps, energy, focus, you know, we're going by reality. And sometimes the labels look better and sometimes they look worse. So that's where this effects section is very important in our anecdotal, honest experience. So we both use this 3 times a piece separately. And today we joined forces on a together review. Let's start at the beginning with the beta alanine, and very similar to the original. In fact, the same dosage with the same bioperine.
Yeah, so it kicks in really quite strong actually. I'd say 8, 9 out of 10 on the tingle scale. Gets you itching, gets you revved up, you get that sense of urgency. But then the pre-workout, from an energy standpoint, almost doesn't slap until you start moving around in the gym, and then that's when it comes to life.
I agree, you get your heart rate up, and with that it gets the stimulants pushed around the body. You know, that's the truth of the matter. Now, in terms of an energy standpoint, we've discovered.
So what has this got versus the original? Bearing in mind we have alternated the original and this to sort of compare and contrast.
Yeah, so bearing in mind we don't normally look at the labels, but we did post-training to see the comparison. So it's got 100 milligrams more caffeine, it's got 100 milligrams more citrus aurantium, it's got dynamine at the same.
Yes, and an extra.
And an extra, because that wasn't in the original. Now, from an energy standpoint, this is going for the extreme. I've got to cut to the absolute truth of the matter. The L-theanine kills that extra. So if you was to give me this powder versus the original, blind, 100% blind, from an energy standpoint at the very least, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you the difference. That's my hand on heart. We are honest here.
Yeah.
From an energy standpoint compared to the original.
What it gains in anything it adds from an energy standpoint, the L-theanine kind of smooths
Kills
it
it.
over. But it almost translates that energy factor into more of a happy, focused, productive element. So you gain a bit on focus from the those N-extra, dynamine, theanine, more L-tyrosine.
Definitely, and whilst I've spoke about this in a negative light so far, that energy is still very good.
Yeah.
That's important to mention. It's still very good. We're literally talking about it from an extreme and a step up from the original. Now, the 2 factors that are better are the pumps. The pumps are probably the most improved factor
Most
with
noticeable, yeah. There's a few extra ingredients for pumps in this one that aren't in that
this. So
one.
pumps are very, very, very good. They are honestly coming on to very good scores.
Yeah.
Now the focus again is good, very good, strong. You're in the zone. You kill the training. You're on the ball. It keeps you the mind-muscle connection going. So therefore, probably a little bit more emphasis on the pumps with that. It still is very similar to how we've mentioned the first one in the first review. Very good for chest days, shoulder days, arm days, and it will struggle a little on those leg days and the back days still, I'm so sure it's because of the L-theanine.
Yeah, so with that being said, it's obviously more of a daily driver. It's going to be more suitable for beginners, intermediates, not stim junkies. And what we've said is, rather than this being an extreme alternative to the original, it should have just perhaps been a replacement to the original, because they're not night and day difference in effects, really.
Yeah, you wouldn't, like I said, if you had 2 powdered baggies, one with this in it, one with the original in it, I think you would struggle to tell the difference. I think you would. Now, this all being said, that price point is so worthwhile.
Exactly. So we're saying the energy is give or take the same as the original, but pumps and focus are actually a bit better than the original. And if you refer back to our original review, we actually liked it a lot. So although we sound negative because obviously we're going by extreme, we do enjoy it, don't we?
Yeah, the overall score for us from an overall experience factor would be a solid 8.5 out of 10. A
No
very
negatives.
good daily driver. Very good for anyone. Beginners, intermediates, advanced. Now the stim junkies out there, this would not quite cut it. It's not a really strong pre-workout that's going to hit you in the face, but it would be a good breaker between other strong pre-workouts.
Good if you're on a budget as well for that price.
And again, guys, I must emphasise, although we're coming across in a very slightly negative light, this is still better than 80% of the pre-workouts on the market.
Hence the
and
score.
for that money.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, like no negatives to it either, which is a good standout point, because you're not going to risk missing meals, being up all night, feeling ill, jittery, nothing like that. Just, you know what you're going to get. It's very predictable in a good way.
Yeah, so I would honestly say the beta-alanine urgency is very good. The energy, 7 out of 10. The pumps, 9 out of 10. The focus, 8.5 out of 10. Now that full experience with the fact there's no negatives gains it half a point on the original. For that extra £5, which by the time you use the discount code is actually less than £5, is worth it.
Spread over 30 serves.
Yeah, if it was £10-15 extra, then I'd probably be saying,
just get the original.
yeah, it's up to you guys what you want. But for that extra £5 before the discount code, it's worth it. So honestly, Viper supplements, solid product, solid. I would love to have seen this version without L-theanine, or L-theanine perhaps even at just 50 milligrams.
Yeah, exactly. Then you push the energy a bit more. So it's just messing around with what you're after, really. I mean, I think it's because, like I said, we're looking at it being called extreme.
Yeah, suitable for everyone out there. Solid product. Like I said, it's take-home point. If you was to ask me in 12 months' time what I think about this product, would be its bang for buck is very, very, very good.
And how well-rounded it is, and pumps, just productive, good sessions.
No
you will not
weaknesses.
Have a bad session.
No,
yeah, exactly.
no weaknesses.
Very comprehensive.
So there's our honest review, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask us. All of the goodies, let us know what you want to get us reviewed in the future down below. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already at this point, tick the bell icon, and as always,
Stay
stimmed.
extreme.